Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to film a video for you to show you my minimal makeup look. Just like the bare minimum that I put on just to cover blemishes, like if I'm going to the store just to run a quick errand or something. It's definitely not a going out sort of look. First, let me tell you a little bit about my skin. I have some pretty serious under eye circles. And I do have a touch of rosacea, so I tend to get red in here, and here. And sometimes a little bit on the bridge of my nose, but usually not too bad there. It's mainly in this area that I tend to flare up more. But I usually can cover this pretty good with just concealer, which is pretty much how I do my minimal makeup. I don't use foundation. I want to keep it as natural as possible, and I don't like the feeling of having foundation on. It just doesn't feel natural. But if you want to see how I do this, just keep watching. Alright, so I've already moisturized my face. I usually don't use any primer or anything when I'm doing just my minimal makeup. I do start off with my foundation, and I'm using my NYX HD Concealer. I really like this stuff. It's pretty good. And I'm just going to put this mainly under my eyes here and where I have that redness from the rosacea. My chin tends to get pretty red. I don't like that. And around my nose I get really red too, but I think that's a lot of people. I don't think I'm alone in that boat, thank goodness. Ooh. And I am going to use just a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me. This one is a bit more of a brightener, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this under my eyes just to help brighten things up a little bit. And I'm just going to pat this out with my finger. And I'm going to take this up on my eyelid, because as you can see, I have super veiny eyelids. They are pretty intense. And I'm just using my ring finger, that way it's not too tough on the skin, because apparently it's like your weakest finger. So it's not, you know, pushing too hard or pressing too hard. I really like this NYX concealer. I thought it was going to be a little too dark for me when I first got it, but it ended up working out perfect. It blends out really nice too. Alright, now I'm going to set the concealer, and I'm using my yourMinerals Sweden translucent powder. It's just, I got it in my BoxyCharm, and I really like it. It's pretty finely milled, so it goes on really smooth. And I'm just going to set all this so we don't get any creasing. So I'm just applying powder to where I put that concealer. I have really dry skin, so I really wouldn't need to powder anywhere else. We're just powdering on top of this concealer so that it doesn't crease up. Alright guys, that's it for the concealer. Next I am going to, I know this is definitely up to you. I like to curl my lashes before I do my mascara if you're in a rush, if this is just a quick look, which it usually is for me. It's usually just a throw on and go out the door kind of thing. So sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. A lot of times I forget to just curl my lashes, but today, since I remembered, I'm going to show you. But I'm just going to curl these, and I like to pump it. I feel like it helps better. Sorry for the noise in the background. My dogs are playing. Alright, so that's it for those. Next I'm going to put on just some mascara, and today I'm using the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. And this is like $3 at Walgreens. I love it. It's better than a lot of the other drugstore ones that I've bought from the store. It's very volumizing, which is the kind of mascara that I look for. Oh shoot. Okay, and if you get mascara on your skin, in case you don't know, if you wait for it to dry, just wait like a minute or so, and then use a Q-tip and it'll come right off. And I have pretty long lashes, so I'm a pro at that because I tend to get mascara on my lips with white on my skin. Are you guys having fun? Really? Really? Could you do that in the living room, please? Okay. You guys, hey, calm down. Calm down. Alright, and that's it for the eyes. I normally don't wear any eyeshadow on days like this. Sometimes I'll throw on just a single color on my lid and blend it out real well, just real quick. But normally I don't wear any. Next I'm going to do my brows because I cannot leave with them looking like this. So I'm going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I love this pencil. It is the best. It's like the Anastasia one. It has the pencil on one side and the spoolie on the other. Alright, so we're just going to brush these out with some upward strokes. And I am in the shade Ash Brown. Now I don't know why, but my eyebrows will not grow towards the middle, so I have to kind of pull it over a little more than where my eyebrow hair grows, and then when I brush it out it fades it some so it looks more natural. So it's gonna look a little weird, but I don't fill them in a whole lot, just enough to clean them up. So we ain't going for the super bold brow look today. Although a lot of times it ends up looking like that anyway. Just gonna do short strokes. You never want to pull just a solid line because it looks super fake. And we want this as natural as possible. Sorry if I'm ducking down my mirror right below the camera. I always want to get in really close to do my brows, which is kind of bad because then you don't get to see the whole thing and you end up going a little intense. Alright, so we're just going to brush this out and get rid of those harsh lines. Keep it nice and natural but still filled in. Alright. So next we're going to throw on some bronzer just to give it a nice glow and keep it from looking flat. I am going to use my Tarte bronzer today in Park Avenue Princess. This is just a little sample one that I got in my Ipsy bag, but I really like it. And we're just going to put this like where we would contour, but pulling it up to where we would also blush. Just to give the cheeks a nice glow to them. And that's it for the bronzer. Just enough to give it that nice glow. I don't wear lipstick on days like this, but I usually will throw on my Burt's Bees pomegranate chapstick. I really like this stuff because it's a slight tint to it and it shows up pretty well on my lips because I don't have much of a pigment on my lips. They're pretty fair. Or some days I'll throw on this. It's the e.l.f. lip balm tint. I really like this stuff. It has more of a color to it than this chapstick does. So I think I'm going to go for this today. I'm feeling a little bit more color on the lips. And it's just one of these where you just go into it. And that's it. This stuff smells really good too. But that's how I achieve my no makeup look. It's just a really quick throw on and walk out the door to go run errands or do what you gotta do sort of thing. If you want to wear full foundation, go for it. I just like to throw on some concealer just to hide those blemishes. But if you liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. Thanks. Bye.